Cheat meal time, y'all. So just a little background for some of you who may not know. Most of you probably know, but 4 years ago, Jason and I started a YouTube channel where we took the concept of what I did to lose 110 pounds. 27 years ago, I was 110 pounds heavier. And my whole concept was I eat very strict and healthy, but 1 meal a week, I get to have whatever I want, and it's called a cheat meal.
Cheat meal.
So we took that concept and we went out on YouTube, and we had some pretty good success. It was going good till COVID hit. And from then on, it's kind of just died down. But you know what? Here we are right
Here
now.
we are. Yeah.
We're launching a podcast.
Reborn.
And we're so happy to be launching this podcast with a guy that is just a great guy. His name is Edwin. And Edwin, I want you, from the very beginning, I want you to tell us a little bit about your story and how you started, the name of your restaurant, everything about what you can tell us how you started.
Oh yeah, well, my name is Edwin. Like everybody knows, a lot of people know me from school, from like working in a restaurant for so many years, and like when the pandemic happened, that restaurant that I used to work shut down. So I had a vision. I opened a food truck with one of my friends, and I had the passion about cooking and serving people. And that was the perfect timing to introduce my flavor to the community and try something different.
Right.
So that's when we decided to open the food truck. If you know about the courthouse.
Yeah, yeah.
So we started like
Super successful.
Yeah.
Amazing food.
Yeah. So we tried with different flavors and try to combine different ingredients to make it taste good and to make everybody come back. So I'm blessed, and I'm happy with everybody that did support our business, and here we are now. In the new beginning that we used to be a food truck, and now we're official restaurant, so you can come in and sit down.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you talk for a second about how small your grill used to be? When I was touring the restaurant just the other day, you told me that you started off with like this little bitty grill.
Yeah, in the beginning you start with what you have, and then later on you move into what the income provide you to get better equipment. But we start with the little stove, and the grill didn't work, so we have to use this little flat stove that you buy at the Mexican store.
Right.
And that's what we used to cook fajitas and tacos. And I tell everybody, it's not easy at the beginning. It's hard. The beginnings are really, really hard.
That's right.
And people think, oh, you're like really successful because you got to work hard to get to the point that it'll pay off your hard work. And so here we are.
Well, it's the old adage, and my dad always said anything worth having's worth working hard for. And if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it.
Oh,
right.
But
yeah,
so I want you to look at this. And I want to talk about the cheat meal for a little bit. Cheat meal concept, and I told you a little bit about it. You eat a healthy meal every day of the week. I meal prep on Sundays just so that I can have this cheat meal. And when I say cheat meal, I'm not talking about just maybe 2 pieces of pizza. That's not me. I'm not doing that.
Nah,
I'm a 1 or 100 guy. So you're going to have to pull me off of this food here in just a minute. But that helps me. And let me tell you 2 things about a cheat meal. Number 1, it helps you psychologically. So say you're going through the week and you're thinking, man, I really want to go get some donuts. You tell yourself, just wait till Saturday. You can have those Saturday on your cheat meal. Well, 9 times out of 10, you don't have those on Saturday, but it helps you get through that.
Right.
And also it's a reset, both physically and mentally. It resets your body to reboost that metabolism. And the second thing is it reboosts your mind thinking, I can make it through this whole week with the amount of food I just ate. So Edwin, I want you to start with and look at how good this is.
I cannot wait for us
It's
to start
amazing.
these, man.
I want you to kind of go through and tell us everything you brought us today.
Yeah, we got to start with the first, traditional tacos, the street tacos, the tacos callejero.
These are the first things I ever bought from Edwin.
So, just to let you guys know that tacos predate the arrival of the Spanish in Mexico. And the way it started was the Mayans, they would take corn and put it together with water and add fish. And that was the actual first indigenous people living in Mexico. That was the first tacos there were all those years ago. Tortillas filled. And Americans, we're going to contribute to this today. Americans eat 4.5 billion tacos a year.
I didn't know that.
I ate a quarter of that myself.
Yeah. I ate 1.5 billion tacos last year.
Easily.
So do you know what National Taco Day is?
I think it was like a few days ago.
Yeah, October
Yeah, it
4th.
was a couple days ago. Yeah.
October 4th.
Mhm.
National Taco Day.
I wasn't open. I think I wasn't open that day when it was National Taco Day.
Was it on a Tuesday?
I don't know.
It's a shame. if
It
it's not
should
on a
be
Tuesday. It
Taco
should be on
Tuesday. You should have tacos every Tuesday.
Yeah.
So,
So what I brought here today is the most popular tacos. We got like 6 different meat. We got the steak, we got the chicken, the shredded beef, the Hawaiian pork, and carne asada. So I brought one of the this what we call it like a kind of like a loaded tacos. You kind of customize. If you come to the restaurant, you feel like, oh, I want 2 tacos, but can you add like grilled onions or can you add avocados? We make a dish so we can include everything together. So the orders come in 5. But
you say loaded. I also like to be loaded.
When I eat tacos, I'm loaded. That's for sure.
So and we also got the sauces that gotta go with it. We got like this one right here. The first one is the avocado sauce, and we also got the house red sauce. Like the heat is about 7.
All this stuff is made in house. It's made homemade.
We also got the green sauce, like the tomatillo sauce. A lot of people know about the tomatillo, and we also got the sweet mango habanero, which is everybody's favorite.
Yes.
The mango habanero is really good with pork, like Hawaiian pork, with shrimp, and with pretty much with everything. And then secondly, we got the California burrito.
My personal favorite, by the way. It's really good.
And the food truck, we didn't have this, but we had a lot of people asking for it, so we decided to make it in the menu at the restaurant. So we got it, and it's becoming really popular because it has like meat on it, guacamole, fries, the meat of your choice, and we grill it up with the melted cheese on it. Nothing can wrong with it.
So on the California burrito, did they replace the bean and the rice for French fries?
French fries.
So that's the starch they have. They have the starch in a regular burrito. That's the rice and the beans. They replaced that with French fries
with guacamole,
and that originated in San Diego, which is why it's called the California burrito. I'm sure in the 1980s, huge deal. Now the burrito goes way back to Jalisco. There's a couple of reasons why they think that it's called the burrito. Burrito means little donkey.
Yeah.
So one of the theories is the first guy that sold it, named Juan Mendez in 1910, he packed all these things up for workers who wanted to be able to eat with their hands, and he put it on the back of his little donkey and went through town and sold it.
Okay.
So that's the main theory. The other say it's wrapped up, tight, so they call it a burrito.
Burrito.
That's my started in Sinaloa.
So
that's my favorite other thing about burritos too, because I can eat it on the way home.
That's right.
Everything else I have to wait till I get there, and that's
And of course we gotta have the birria tacos. Like last few years, it's becoming really popular now. A lot of people been wanting it. It's the shredded beef with the beef broth that you dip the tacos in. Nothing can go wrong with it. It's just everybody loves it.
And that consomme,
man,
is amazing. When I eat that, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about
people make jokes about it because can I have some of the motor engine oil?
It does. I mean, I'll drink that.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Take a sip of that. That's got to be good.
Oh man, that is good.
Yeah. And sometimes people don't like the veggies. If you come to a restaurant, if you feel like you don't like veggies, just tell them, hey, can I get the veggies on the side? Sometimes when you order a meal, sometimes we don't know they come with veggies, but the birria tacos we can do just meat and cheese and the veggies on the side. And we also got like this grill. We call it like vinagreta, which is like vinaigrette.
Is that like pickled onions?
Pickled onions, yeah. We call it pickled. Those are really good. Those are go with anything pretty much. With fajitas, with the burritos or the tacos, those are really good.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's got a good flavor.
And we got everybody's favorite. I think 7 people out of 10 at a restaurant likes the tacos, avocado chicken tacos. Yeah, I want you to try one. Give me and let me know what you think. Those are everybody's favorite, and I love them too.
Pass this down, Jeff. Yeah. What kind of sauce should I put on, or any?
Those come with the homemade dressing already, so you don't have to have sauce. That's a good thing about it. Right. And what I like about these tacos, you take it home and you can eat it cold or hot, and it tastes the same. It tastes really good.
You know what I say about leftover tacos? Nothing. Nothing.
No, they don't exist.
But I think that's everybody's favorite. The fact that the cheese melts with the chicken on it, and
what's in that dressing right there?
It's kind of like a sour cream based sauce, but it goes really well with the chicken.
That chicken is cooked perfect.
Yeah. And what I tell everybody, if you ordered a burrito, if you take it home, if you got leftover, if you have an air fryer, I recommend it to put it like for 5 minutes, and that burrito will taste amazing. I can promise that. I have done that many times, and it's so good. So if you have any food for a burrito from Tacos Forever, you take it home and you put it
That
in
is
the air fryer. It'll be.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and finish.
Yeah, go ahead and finish that.
And of course, we got different type of dips in the restaurant.
How about that?
We got the fresh guacamole. We make it fresh every day to make sure the quality stays the same. And this one we decide to create a different appetizer. We call it Steel's dip, like Uncle's dip. It has ground beef, guacamole, pico de gallo, and top with cheese on it. I want you to try it. It has all the best appetizers in once, so you can enjoy it.
Dude, I'm gonna try it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That cream on the top, man,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
that really sets it off. Works well with avocado.
So that's got the guacamole in there.
Guacamole, pico de gallo, cheese, and ground beef on it.
That's got everything in it.
Yeah, it's really good. There's some chips so you can taste it.
I was gonna tell a joke
the-
about tortilla chips. Too corny.
You were right about that. It was
Thanks, Tal.
Burrito with the mango sauce
Tal,
on it.
Oh, you got
laughed
it,
at my
man.
joke, everybody.
Yeah.
since I was
Don't
invited to
edit
do
that
it.
out.
Yeah. So we create sauces that go better with all the dishes.
Mhm.
So like Hawaiian pork with the mango habanero is super good. That burrito.
That's good.
Yeah.
Edwin, I want to kiss you right now, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta try
Yeah.
this. This is my-
That mango sauce is for real.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about how you make the sauces?
Like, which sauce should I put on this?
The guacamole sauce on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what they call the avocado in Mexico? They called it the alligator pear because the skin on the
Skin
outside
on
of
it,
it,
yeah.
and it's
We
shaped
actually
like a
had
pear.
We had an episode called Alligator Pear.
Oh, we did.
I should have bring more napkins. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good, bro.
Yeah.
We're just messy eaters. I feel bad eating
Yeah.
this in front of you guys too, like eating a big old burrito.
That sauce is really good. But of course, you gotta have some spicy with it. I mean,
Mm.
I cannot eat without anything spicy.
Oh, that sauce in there is amazing.
Yeah, what is the
That's
sauce in
like
here?
a secret home sauce. It's a base different spices and different ingredients that we combine it together.
Take it
It's
to
kinda
your
like a-
grave with you.
Kind of like a
That's
dressing,
excellent.
like a dressing burger sauce.
Uh-huh.
So it goes well with the steak and the fries.
It does taste like almost like you put on a burger.
Yeah.
Oh, that Tio's dip is excellent.
Yeah. Like I say, if you eat a burrito with the avocado sauce or the mango habanero, it's gonna taste good. And the avocado tacos, I don't put any other sauce than just the dressing that we comes with it.
You should see all this juice on my note cards right here.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
One thing I really love about your sauces in comparison to others, like some people just do it way too hot, and like yours is just
Without,
right.
and it loses all flavor.
It loses the flavor,
Yeah,
burns your
because,
tongue.
You get to learn how to treat your customers because not all the people like eat spicy.
Mm.
That's why we have the red sauce that is like 7 out of 10. I didn't bring the other sauce we had in house, which is
Thank you.
a base oil salsa. It's super spicy.
How'd you come up with those recipes?
It's just with the time, man. You know,
You're all the time experimenting. on
yeah,
it?
experimenting to get to the point. Oh, this ingredient tastes better with these, and this temperature. Oh, how do you cook the tomatillos? It's just. I try to be unique. Try to know.
Well,
Uh-huh.
jalapenos are the perfect accompaniment to Mexican food because they're mostly grown in Texas, California, and New Mexico, and they judge hotness or heat on what's called their capsaicin, and they use a Scoville unit. So, for instance,
Yeah.
a jalapeno has only 2,500 to 8,000 on the Scoville unit, whereas a California Reaper is 1.4 million to 1.2 million. So it's not even on the same register as all.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a story when I was little. You know, my uncle, he used to eat spicy when he was eating anything. So we got a little tree. So whenever he want to eat something, he would just like point at me 1 finger or 2 fingers. And I know there's like, if you say 1 finger, how to bring 1 pepper. If you say 2 fingers, you got to bring 2 peppers. So back in the days when I was maybe like 9 or 10, we got cousins that come over to the house and they didn't know how spicy was the pepper. So I make a joke about it. Whoever eats more peppers, I'm gonna give you money. And they start eating those peppers and like their faces start getting red and like we got, one of my aunts gotta give them milk and sugar so they can come. The spiciness
Right.
in their mouth. But yeah, some peppers can be really hot. You just I don't want you to come to my restaurant and eat something. And it's gonna be too spicy. You'll be like,
Right,
oh, it was good, but the heat was too much that I couldn't.
Because it's
enjoy
not
it.
enjoyable. Yeah.
like I want you to try like I was talking about. Oh, excuse me.
Real good.
Which one is this?
The Hawaiian pork. It'll be this one right here with the mango habanero.
Okay.
Yeah. This one is sweet and spicy at the same time. A lot of people don't like sweet. That's the steak.
Oh,
This is the Hawaiian pork right there.
right next to it.
It's kind of like marinated. You kind of notice
Yeah.
like the
This
different
one?
colors on it. Yeah, that one right there.
So, traditional street tacos. When you hear tacos, it ain't Taco Bell, folks. Let me tell you.
Mm.
I need to get a little lime on there, and it's always dressed with cilantro and onion, fresh onion.
And we also got the Taco Tuesday. We got Taco Tuesday now. So if you like tacos, make sure to come to our place and check it out.
So this is the
That's the street tacos
Hawaiian pork
Yeah.
with cilantros and onion, and the mango habanero
Mango
sauce.
habanero, yeah.
Here we go.
That's one of my favorites.
I'm gonna need a moment.
Moment of silence.
Yeah. Look at that. If you're just watching this and you're not, I mean, you're just listening to this and you're not watching,
Yeah.
this pork is cooked perfectly. You have to have a corn tortilla. There's cilantro, there's onion on here, and then there's a sweet, but like he said, spicy taste.
And also the proper way to eat the tacos, a lot of people just pour the salsa on it and you could just dip it in and
Mhm.
eat it right away. It's one of my favorites
like
too.
this?
Yeah.
Just go. Boom.
Right in it.
Yeah. It's funny because when you make this food, like sometimes you don't crave it no more because you make it all the time.
Mhm.
Sometimes when you're working in the kitchen and you want to try somebody else's food and like, but when the people come to your kitchen, I'm like, everything's so good. I'm like, okay, because I already tasted it already.
Mhm.
And people, but I'm proud of what we serve and we try to make sure the quality stays the same. And
I lost my napkin.
oh yeah, it was right here.
Okay, sorry. It's gone through
We
it.
have more. I'm just trying not to make.
So if you ever come to a restaurant and you make, if you don't have a good experience, if you try something that you didn't like,
Thank you.
give us a second chance and maybe look at the menu.
That's a great point, Edwin. So a lot of people will try a restaurant one time, and it could have been an off night. Do I have off nights? Do I have times when I am not on my game?
Absolutely.
100%. And so they'll go out and they'll blast it on social media saying this place is terrible, and I hate that. So give it another chance. If you go to a restaurant, no matter where it's at, no matter what you're doing, give it another chance.
Yeah, I'll talk to your server and tell them, hey, I like steak or I like chicken. Explain it, what you like, and maybe we can point where the dishes are.
I'll have Jason try
yeah,
one.
Jason.
I've already ate one of those for
Yeah.
sure. I'm
Yeah.
looking at one of those birria tacos
Birria
right there.
taco.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Birria, Birria was originally goat meat, and it started as a stew. It wasn't even a taco. It was a goat-based dish in Western Mexico. It's got adobo, dried chilies, garlic, bay leaves, thyme. It started in Jalisco.
Jalisco, yeah. Jalisco
Yeah.
is one of the best birria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You kind of make it unique for you each state.
right.
Yeah.
Well, in 1950, a taco stand in Tijuana started serving birria, the stew, in tacos in 1950. So it hasn't been around that long. But it wasn't until 2016 that in Los Angeles, California, they started making the quesabirria.
The quesadillas, yeah. Like
So-
I was telling you, the birria started getting popular like 2 years ago.
Right.
And-
Around here, yeah.
Yeah, and here in it takes a little longer to get everything here in the smaller town.
Yeah.
Something go first like in the bigger city, like in New York, Los Angeles, and then it comes here.
So you do different stuff with the birria too. What do you all do?
We do pizza birria, like the 12-inch tortilla.
Oh, yeah?
Fill it up with cheese and like shredded beef, cilantro, and onions, and we cut it in 8 pieces and we serve it like a pizza box. We've also got the birria platter, which is a rice and beans with the shredded beef, with the juicy meat on top, cilantro and onions and radishes, and you get to choose either corn or flour tortillas. And we also got the new birria ramen. It's like
yeah, I've
Oh my
seen
God.
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We've been having a good feedback about the birria ramen.
So always, rice and beans is a staple.
Yeah, it's
Solid.
kind of yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a yeah.
So I'm gonna let Jason dive into these birria. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take this one right here.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you guys to pass them down.
I know.
What you're doing.
Like I said,
So you-
too, if you ever get
You dip the tortilla in the sauce
in
too,
the sauce,
right?
yeah. Sometimes when you get takeout orders, it might get cold by the time you get home. But the birria tacos and the burritos, if you have an air fryer, I recommend to put it at least for like 3 minutes, and you will thank me later.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Edwin.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna give you these.
Thank you.
Yeah, dip in that.
You put it in there.
Tal's gonna have to clean up this whole place.
Yeah. Sorry, man, we're making a mess out here.
That's all right.
All good.
So-
we gotta leave. We gotta leave something for them too.
That's right.
Our
Gotta leave
first
something.
segment that we want to talk about, and this segment is called the Questions of the Day, and it's sponsored by this place that we're at right now, the Co-Create Innovation Hub, which, let me tell you something, this place is awesome.
Oh yeah.
This
It
is going to do a
very
lot.
impressive.
I'm proud of it.
This is going to do a lot for our community. This is going to be a lot of people that are going to enjoy this. It's located, wait, berry in my mouth. It's located at 215 South Arkansas, right across from Casey's. The phone number, if you want to ask any questions, if you're old school, it's 479-968-6260. The website is cc-hub.com. Let me tell you all a little bit about this place. It's a place where you can create, educate, collaborate, and accelerate. I didn't come up with that, but that's really good. I like that.
That's exactly what this community needs too.
That's right.
That's awesome.
So it has private offices, but it also has shared workspaces. It has podcast studios, which in fact we are in one right now.
We are in one right now.
So there's a conference room. If you like, say if you have a board that needs to meet and you don't have a place to meet, there's a conference room. There's conference space. There's event rooms. There's day passes where if you don't want to pay for a whole month or whatever, you can come in and pay for a day. There's education opportunities. They're setting up the coffee place right now. And it looked good.
A full coffee shop.
A full coffee shop. Yeah. There's going to be grab and go food, private stations. If you don't want your packages for your business coming to your home address, you can get a mailing address here. So
Awesome.
there's phone booths where you can do like Zoom calls or conference calls. There's conference rooms. You really need to check this place out.
And this building is very historical.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, it's the original Ford dealership for Russellville, right?
And also Paradise Donuts was here. You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's right.
I probably bought a used washer machine here one time too.
Mhm.
So
I never get to come in here and eat donuts here when it was a donut place.
it was good.
I was
Yeah,
just
it was
passing
good.
by, but I never stopped. So that's another thing we gotta
Shout out
mention
to
everybody
Paradise.
to come and support local business.
That's
Yes.
the reason
Sure
we're doing
to
this.
go and support your friends. Even though if
Yes.
it's not your friend, go and buy them. It makes a huge difference.
That's
Mhm.
why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
So if the community wants to grow, we gotta make sure to support everybody,
Mhm.
any business. Just give them a try, and if you don't like what you see, maybe talk in private and send a DM and tell, hey, you should have changed it and that. But,
Mhm.
yeah, try to help Russellville to grow because it's a small town, and we come in, a great city. I love Russellville. Since I moved here, I tell my wife, if I ever move out of the Russellville, it'll be hard to choose because we got everything here.
I hope you don't ever leave it when
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
So, questions of the day sponsored by Co-Create Innovation Hub. And you kind of talked about this earlier about how you got started, but I want to ask you if you can remember what's the first dish you ever cooked?
The first dish, it was a torta.
Oh yeah.
Food truck, yeah.
I mean that when you started cooking though,
Yeah.
like even when you were a little kid, do you remember?
Oh,
cooking?
when I was a little kid. Oh, okay. In my family history, my dad used to be a cook, and my mom used to, we used to own a restaurant when I was little.
Oh, cool.
So I see my mom working all the time, and I see her waking up early to go to we call it mercado, to the market to get fresh meat and everything. And it was a successful business too. And when I was little, pretty much my mom gave us money to cook for a daily. Like she gives like $10 for me and my two sisters, and we decide what we want to eat.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and I take jokes about it because my sister only likes to eat chicken, and my other sister likes to eat steak. So, whenever it was a choose day, they choose. I was the one, like the delivery guy. I was gonna go to the store, bring the products, cook it at home,
Mhm.
and then my mom say, "Okay, I want the house clean, and I want to have food whenever we come, back to work." So, we call it. It was kind of like chicken, with like marinated with onions and like mustard. We call
That's
it
cool.
pollo encebollado. That's
cool.
the name on it. So my sister used to cook all that every time. I was like, we need to change the recipe.
That's right. Well, that's kind of what got you started.
Yeah, in my family, we had a tradition when you have your birthday, they cook your favorite dish.
Mm.
So my favorite dish, my
like
dad used
that.
to cook. It was kind of like a fried rice. It was a Cuban fried rice.
Oh wow.
He has like rice, he has shrimp, he has like ham, Winnie dogs, a steak with like all these vegetables. It was the best thing ever, and it was pretty expensive to make it back then. So it had to be a special day in order to have the, yeah. But I remember the first dish that we cooked with my dad. It was carne asada, like.
Oh yeah.
And one time it was this party that we had. we call it it was kind of like a sausage,
Mhm.
but the grill was too big that the sausage went inside. You know, the
Fill that on the coals.
on
Yeah.
the coast. Yeah. So we tried to look for it, and everybody couldn't find it. And we were cleaning at the end of the night. We find it. It was so roasted perfectly that we decided to eat it because it was so good.
That's awesome.
So yeah, in my family, we've been in the food business for many years. My mom, food is so good.
I bet.
Yeah. Whenever I want to taste my mom's flavor, I go to my sister's house because she cooks like.
Well, Jason and I will be willing to go over there and just do it.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to
we
do
come
that.
over anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Funny story. My wife used to be a cook too
Oh yeah.
at my house, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I mean, I appreciate
Doesn't-
everybody that's a
she
cook.
doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah. Being in the kitchen is not easy. It's not for everybody.
Don't tell her I said
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitchen work's really hard. I think every person. I told my daughters this: you need to work at least one time in your life for fast food or something.
My
like that.
first job was a dishwasher in a restaurant. I'm telling you,
It gives you a new
that's-
respect for people that work in restaurants.
tough.
Respect for dishwasher and the people who's at the grill.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just one of the hardest jobs.
So, what would you say is the toughest thing about running a business? Like what you've seen, because there's certain things that you know that you can do well and it's easy, but the toughest thing that you've seen about running a business.
It's keeping a positive mind because if you don't have open a business is not easy, you know, because especially if you gotta do like advertising, cook, and be outside, be pretty much everything. You gotta relax and let everybody help you because that's one of the struggle I had. I want to do everything,
Mhm.
and when you become a restaurant, it's more like people that need around you. You need to let them help you.
Well, I would say probably the easiest thing about having a restaurant is the cooking.
Yeah,
I mean, the hard part is dealing with staff,
yeah.
dealing with customers, the logistics, the light bill's got to be paid,
Mhm.
taxes got to be paid.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes into
Yeah,
it. So,
like today was like my official day off. Like finally, since we've been.
well, we're
Okay,
glad we
yeah,
ruined
yeah.
your day off. Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you. But you gotta set it up and like make sure.
That it's taken care of when you're not there.
Yeah, and also like you gotta make sure to take care of your family and you know because if you're working so much and you forgot about your wife and your kids and then what's the point to open your own business? It's about be a bless for everybody. That's what I tell. It's not because you want to become rich or you want to become better than anybody. No, it's because God bless you. You gotta bless
Right.
all the people around you.
That's
Go ahead.
one of my favorite things about Edwin. Ever since I've
Yeah.
like, when did we meet? Like when you first started the truck, right?
Yeah,
Every time I see him, he's always talking about helping somebody else.
yeah.
Like, here, man, let me give you this so you can give it to your friends or whatever. Like,
I mean,
That's really cool.
That's a classic. You reap what you sow. Type.
yeah,
If you
exactly.
treat people like crap, then that's going to come back around. Karma is both a positive and a negative thing.
Mm-hmm.
Karma's going to come either way. It's either going to come a positive way or it's going to come a negative way.
Mhm.
So, would you say that tips for business owners, whether it be a restaurant or any business owner, would be balance, having that balance of
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't have the word in my mouth, but you gotta keep the balance
that's
and
it.
make sure you do what you need to do for your restaurant, what you need to do for your life, enjoy life. Take a day off, do
Right.
whatever you like, do a hobby you like, go to the lake or whatever you think
Yeah.
make you feel better. It's not like having a stress. Thinking, what I'm gonna do if I don't sell enough. You gotta stay positive because you're the head of the restaurant. You gotta make sure you're okay. Because if you're mentally weak,
That's
everybody's
right.
gonna be
Yeah.
weak.
That's right.
It's all about mindset.
Leadership starts at the top.
Sometimes it's not easy because you get stressed, you get so many stuff, but you gotta breathe, relax, and let everything flow. And ask God to give you knowledge to manage everything.
That's
the
right.
way.
Well, this is going to be kind of a tough question,
Yeah.
kind of springing it on you. But if you had to say, what is your mission statement, your mission as a restaurant in one sentence, if you had to nail it down in one sentence, what would you say?
Okay, that would be. It's hard to say.
It is.
Try to help people who help me grow. Uh, because sometimes you got friends around you, but they don't support you as other people do.
Right.
Try to help the people who help me, like the people who push me go to the point where I am right now.
Mhm.
It's like I want to pay back to them. Not forget about where I come from.
That's right.
Because if you forgive where you come from, you become more powerful than anybody. It's not about that. It's about remember where you come from. I come from the bottom, from having nothing.
Right.
So now that I don't think I'm in the position that I want to be, because I want to help all the people around. But
I think if you ever get to the place where you're satisfied or you think you've arrived,
Yeah.
you really haven't arrived.
Right.
You're not there. I mean, that's a
like
great
I
answer.
say, help people that help me grow, And I want to say thank you to Tall and Obi. They've been helping me since the beginning. Sometimes it feels like I don't want to pay attention to them, but sometimes you're busy at work. But I wanna shout out to them and tell them thank you.
Mhm.
You guys doing an amazing job, and
Well,
I'm proud of you guys.
Tal with that mustache alone
Yeah,
deserves
There we go.
accolades for
Yeah,
that.
he's a great guy. Yeah,
He is a great guy.
Yeah, Obi too. So thank you, Obi.
But this is not about them. This is about
Yeah.
me.
And of
Back
course,
to
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, right.
I was glad
I'm just
when-
kidding.
I was glad when Jason
Kinda.
told me we're gonna start doing the cheat meal.
Yeah,
And I was.
we're glad that you're our first one.
We,
So
we literally
I feel
couldn't think of
blessed to
anyone
be the
better.
first
Right.
one.
Yeah.
So, what would you say your leadership style is? Like for your leading your team, and how big is your team? How many you got working there?
Right now, I think we got like 12 people, 13, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's hard to choose a style to be with because you learn it with the flow. Right now, I want it to be to everybody feel comfortable. Like you come to work and don't feel stressed. I'm not your boss there. I mean, I don't want to be like the boss. Hey, do this, do that.
Right.
I want to be the boss to. Hey, we gotta do this together. We got sometimes, and you forget when you so much stress. So that's what I want to think and rethink. Like stop what I'm
Yeah.
doing and like, okay, I need to focus. How do I want it to do it?
Well, I've always heard that if you have to tell me you're my boss constantly, then you're not my boss.
Right.
If you have to constantly say I'm the boss, I'm the boss.
A leader is totally different than a
That's
boss.
right. That's right.
You get a flow. When you open a business, you get the flow. And if I know you're good at it, doing something, I will let you. Okay, if you feel comfortable with that, I'm great. You're doing an awesome job. If you want to be a dishwasher, if you do good, okay, stay there. You want to be on the grill. There's positions that people do better than others.
Right.
Some people don't have the strength.
Absolutely. Well, and I think also, just like I have an older brother, and there was things when my parents were raising me that they treated me one way, and because I was so much better than him, and they treated him another way because he was so bad all the time. But no, but I mean, just like
Yeah.
different personalities, and kids, you're gonna have different personalities than the people.
And sometimes people take it like, oh, you got your favorite employee. No, because
It's because they show up when they're supposed to
Yeah,
show
do
up.
what they're supposed
They
to
work
do.
hard.
yeah,
Right.
They're not my
attitude.
favorite.
If you want to get paid more, show the attitude. Okay, it's not like you want to say to the boss, "Hey, give me more money," but show with
Yeah.
the work
Right.
that your work is worth it to pay you more.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, and the restaurant business is not easy. It's not easy.
not.
What's the percentage? Like 95% of restaurants
Was it a high percentage?
fell in the first year.
Absolutely.
So the quality is here. We know that. And I'm not just talking about the quality of food. I'm talking about the quality of a person.
Yeah.
So I'm rooting for you. So let's talk about specials.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about specials that you have. Like, do you have weekly specials every week? I know you
that's
said
what I was
Taco
gonna say.
Tuesday.
I want everybody to go to our Facebook page and give us a like and make sure to subscribe because we do daily special pretty much. We got Monday, Tuesday until Friday. So that day we post what we're gonna have. Like today we got the Birria ramen for $10.99.
That's cool.
That's a steal too.
Like
That's
Mondays we
gonna
got
say-
the Tacos Forever for $10.99. On Tuesday we also got the Taco Tuesday,
Man.
which is like Birria tacos. We only sell it an order of 3,
Uh-huh.
but on Tuesdays that's the only day we sell individually.
So the Tacos Forever order, that's the one with all the different ones in it.
Tacos Forever is the one with the it has the rice and beans.
Mhm.
It's 3 steak tacos with mozzarella cheese, guacamole, shrimp, grilled onions, and cilantro.
That's my typical order.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's really
Tacos
good.
Forever.
Yeah. We decided to make that because people was asking, "Hey, we need some tacos with shrimp," and I was like, "Okay, let me come up with an idea and I put it together and make sure it was taste good and everybody love it." So I decided to put it on the menu.
That's
Sometimes
tough.
we got secret menus items. And a
That's
lot of-
good.
At the food truck, people didn't know about the mango, so I keep it secret. I want to make sure everybody like it.
Yeah.
Now I know everybody like it. I put it in the menu. So what I'm doing right now is building up a secret menu and telling a few people to. I wanna get that.
Well, that's how you can experiment and try new things. And
like.
I'll be your guinea pig.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you come to a restaurant, if you're craving something that you don't see in the menu, but if you have the ingredients to make it, tell us. We'll be happy to do it. Like the taco salad, I don't have it on the menu yet, but I will put it in. If you feel like, oh, I want a salad, I'm gonna die. Can I get some? Yeah, we can create something like lettuce,
Consider this my official request.
Yeah.
Carne adobado.
carne adobada. Yeah, you told me.
If you don't have it on the menu by next week, I'm gonna be really upset.
Carne Adovado
Carne adobado is
was
ridiculous.
a great flamingo singer. Didn't know
That's
that.
right. Carne adobado.
Welcome, Carne Adovado. Just kidding. I was gonna go into something that goes right along with this is the fitness tips.
Yeah.
Because if
Talk
you're going to
about
eat
some
like
fitness
this,
right
Yeah, tell
you're going to have
teach me.
now.
fitness tips. So,
Be handsome like you.
well,
Yeah.
that won't take much.
Ugh.
So, our fitness tips are sponsored this week by River Valley Furniture. So, I think the first stick of furniture ever built in the River Valley, Danny Duval was a part of it.
Mhm.
He's been in the furniture business forever and ever. And in fact, River Valley Furniture has been in business for over 30 years.
Mhm.
Wow.
And I met Doug when I was about 12 years old at church camp. And lo and behold, I move here and I go in to buy a couch. And there's Doug Duval. And he's been selling furniture his whole life. They've been in the furniture business for over 30 years.
Great
So
guys. Yeah.
right now they're having a huge truckload sale. And they're located at 2805 East Main. Their number is 479-967-5337. Their website is just rivervalleyfurniture.com. It's River Valley Furniture and the Mattress Store. And so they were voted best of the best furniture store. They were voted best of the best in mattress store, and numerous times they have. All their products are American made. They don't outsource. They get all their products American made, top quality brands, family business. They have mattresses, they have couches, they have everything you need. And one cool feature they have is if you go in there to buy a sectional, they'll let you pick the design, the arrangement, the fabric, the color, everything. You can design your own sectional.
cool.
So
Awesome.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
So they're sponsoring our fitness tips. Now, like I said, the only way you're never going to outwork a bad diet. So if you're going to
I know that's right.
eat this stuff, you're going to have to work out. It's just part of it. So I thought it's fitting for our fitness tips. If we're talking about River Valley Furniture and the Mattress Store, is the importance of how good sleep
Mm.
relates to fitness. So what you do outside the gym, what you eat, what you drink, but especially how you sleep is a crucial fact. You got to sleep in order for exercise to actually work. So we exercise for cardiovascular health, to increase lean muscle mass, to improve endurance. But without sleep, those benefits aren't going to be delivered. So, and I know it's tough. I try to make sure I get plenty of sleep, but things get in the way, life get in the way. But if you're almost sabotaging yourself and derailing yourself if you're doing all this workout and you're not getting a good amount of sleep. So can exercise help you sleep? Yes. Can sleep help you exercise? Yes. It's not an either or, it's a both and. One is going to complement the other one.
Do you
So-
actually burn calories while you sleep?
That's right. 400 to 500 calories while you're sleeping.
Wow.
I need to sleep more.
You sleep more. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
never going to wake up again.
Eat a taco, sleep. And
That's right. And we're going to be in a food coma after this.
that's
So.
the truth.
So, in one study, individuals with a self reported sleep time of less than 6.5 hours completed moderate intensity workouts. Think walking, riding a stationary bike, or running, or walking on a treadmill 4 times a week for 6 weeks. At the end of the experiment, they reported an extra 75 minutes of sleep per night. So, just by them doing that 6.5 hours per week, their sleep increased 75 minutes per night. And that's, according to the study, more than any drug that you can take, legal drug, like over the counter sleep aids, all that stuff. By doing that, it helps you increase your sleep. Um, so the importance a lot of times of sleep is going to be your mattress. Now, let me just tell you something. There's an old saying that says you get what you pay for, and that's
true.
absolutely
Yeah.
true. So.
That happened to me once.
You buy a cheap mattress. No, one thing that you could do is get a new mattress. That if you're having trouble sleeping, it's 7 to 10 years old is what they say the life of a mattress is. So, if you're waking up multiple times in the night, if you're taking longer to fall asleep, that could be your mattress. Could be your 51-year-old prostate. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to speculate on that.
Who knows? Could be both.
Yeah.
Jesus. But if you're waking up every morning and your back is hurting, hello, that's
It's a good sign.
and another good sign that
Your new mattress.
that you need a new mattress. And I coined this term myself. It's called mattress envy.
Mm.
So if you think, man, remember how good we slept in that hotel, or remember how good that bed is at my mom's house? If you're comparing and saying every other bed is better than your bed, that's mattress envy.
Mhm.
Trademark. Doug, then you have a better. It's time for you to look and get a new mattress. And then also tips for sleeping better is exercise. So I want to go through and show everything that we ate again. I want to talk about it. So the TO dip is an appetizer. It has guacamole, pico de gallo, cheese dip, and ground beef. Cheese dip was invented by Blackie Donnelly in Hot Springs, Arkansas,
In Arkansas.
Really?
in
Oh, I didn't know
1935.
that.
Mhm.
It originated in
You
Arkansas.
should watch more CheatMeal. We talked about that on CheatMeal like 3 or 4 times. Yeah.
That's right.
I need to have a TV at the restaurant. So I can watch it, yeah.
We'll put it up before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tortillas,
The chips.
the chips,
I
tortilla
don't know if you
chips.
taste our salsa, but
Oh, let's try.
give it a try.
Is that house made? I'm sure.
Yeah, house made, yeah. I don't know how spicy it will be for you, but we try to keep it, right. And
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
you might need a stir later on.
I actually got a right amount of.
It's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people like to add sugar on it, so
Why is
Sugar?
that? Why do you
Really?
think? I've seen them people do that.
Yeah,
I think it cuts down the heat, right?
yeah, and people like something sweet on it. It's everybody, it's like what it, but we try to make it not too sweet. I mean, not too sweet, not like too spicy. For
Right.
everybody.
Right. So, tortilla chips were first made and produced in Los Angeles. Just so you know that wasn't a Mexico thing. Well, I mean, it was a Mexico thing, but they were first mass produced in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Yeah. El Zarape
Mm-hmm.
is the very first mass producer. In case you're ever on Jeopardy,
El Zarape.
you need to know.
Yep.
She would take, and the way she started is she was a tortilla factory making corn tortillas, and she would take all the misshapen corn tortillas and throw them to the side, and at the end of the night, they'd fry them.
Okay.
And that's how they
Yeah,
started their.
with the chips.
Wow.
That's
What
something
we
for you.
brought here is not all the menu we have. This is like the most popular items,
Mhm.
but we got many more items in there.
What are some of the other things on the menu?
Like the shrimp tacos is one of the best sellers too. It's really good. We had a fish taco, but our provider didn't bring us the fish on time, so we haven't had it made it yet.
Right.
But it's really good. We got the house special. It has a different. We got the chorizo special, which is rice and beans with grilled chicken with grilled onions and mozzarella cheese and cheese on top. It's really good.
Chilaquiles.
And the chilaquiles, which
Mhm.
is Jason's
Mhm.
favors. Yeah,
Ah.
I don't think you have it.
Chilaquiles is
Yeah.
my go-to. My wife and I go to Mexico every year. It's my go-to for breakfast every year,
Yeah, it's amazing.
every day. You know, the funny thing about chilaquiles is it started because they would have leftover tortillas
Yeah.
and leftover sauce, and they had to figure out something to do with
Yeah,
it.
that was
Mhm.
the original recipe. Like,
Yeah.
The chilaquiles is pretty much whatever you got left over with the salsa you got. You put it all together and then you cook it, and that's
Yep.
the chilaquiles. How it is.
I love that, man. I
Yeah.
love it.
But if you have the choice, I mean the choose, you got the right ingredients. You can make it
Right,
you want.
fresh. Yeah,
But
So-
that was made just not to waste the food that you have at home.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, leftovers.
that's all.
Mhm.
Yeah,
At my house when we were growing up, we would have my mom would cook Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
yeah.
and then Friday she'd open the fridge and everything that was left over. We would have spaghetti right here. We may have some beans and cornbread right
Those
here.
are the best days
That's
too,
right.
man.
Best, yeah.
Got to eat those leftovers.
Mhm.
So you are doing some breakfast items.
No, yeah, but that's the goal in the future to have like breakfast burrito menu.
Please.
So, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things.
Please.
But since this is our first week, so we want to make sure we stay with the right quality that we've been doing right now, and then later on, like I said, we're gonna do secret menus. So if you come to a restaurant all the time, and we know because you come there regularly, we're gonna give you a special menu, and so you can take a look at it.
It's like an insider
Yeah.
insider menu.
Mhm.
So
Secret
we want
society.
to make sure it's unique and it's the right ingredients to put it up for sale.
I'm just gonna keep eating
Yeah.
too because this is so good.
You should.
But I need Tal to in the moment fact check me on something.
Get the Google machine out.
What's that thing called where you have a fear of hearing someone chew or something like that? That
Oh yeah.
what is that?
I don't know, but every time I would edit CheatMeal, I'm listening to Whitt
Like
chew
there's
the whole
something
time.
called about either a phobia of chewing or
Mhm.
esophonia.
Disappointing.
Sorry for those esophoniacs out there for what we've done to you today. Probably sent you into a spiral.
All the new channels, like people eating and people liking. People like to see other
People love
eat.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel embarrassed when I eat in front of the camera or something. I like.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
If I've ever felt felt embarrassed in my life.
I don't know if you have either.
Listen, let me just tell you that God just blessed me right now. When I was taking a bite of that California burrito, one of the fries fell into this burrito
Oh, yes.
sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Anything you dip in that sauce is tasty.
Man, that's good. What all's in that sauce?
It's pretty much like when we cook the meat. It's kind of like all these different dried chilies and the spices that we cook together.
Yeah.
To make the perfect combination and taste.
So it's got like thyme and bay leaves,
You know, dried chilies. And,
dried chiles.
So basically, birria is almost like mom's Sunday roast,
yeah,
but just
it really is.
Mexican style. Yeah.
And then they've taken it to a new level by doing all sorts of different things. with it.
like everybody customize their way with their own recipe. You can change it and try see if it works. If your people like it, great. But I mean, so we got the original recipes too. But we try to be unique. We try to
Well, I mean, it can't be cookie cutter and taste like everybody else's taste and
Mhm.
be all the same. And that's what makes it good. So we have the Tio dip. We have
And the
the.
good thing about, sorry, I
Oh, wait.
interrupted. In the food truck, we couldn't make the birria all the time because, like I said, we had a small kitchen and the
Space, yeah.
in the space. Now we got birria, so you can eat it Monday to Saturday.
Well, I mean, the thing about that birria, it has to cook for hours and hours.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something you just throw together.
That's
real
what I
quick.
tell everybody. But you got now the pleasure to come and sit down and eat it right away out of the kitchen.
Right.
When you take
Right.
it home, it might be a little cold. Like right now, you see how cold it gets.
Well, let's just test it and see how it tastes.
Yeah, but it tastes good. I mean,
Let's
if you're
try
vegan,
it.
I was
tastes
trying to
good.
save that one for you, Tal.
Oh man.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, we gotta take
Trying
it
to
to the
do good.
restaurant, bro. Sorry.
Sorry,
Make me
Tal.
hungry.
Oh, that's still great.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's esophonia great.
That's a funny thing,
Mm.
yeah. But we got different. I mean, we got different items in the menu. Like the Razorback is everybody's favorite too.
Mhm.
It's rice and beans with grilled chicken and bacon and grilled onions and topped with cheese sauce and tortillas.
I would think that the Razorback would be really good for the first 3/4 of it, then fall apart in the middle.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Get it?
That was really
Sports reference. Now, thank you. So
We got
the pickled, Tio's dip.
the Tio's dip.
What taco is that again?
The chicken avocado tacos.
That's very good.
I think we're gonna call it a different name now. We're gonna call it everybody's favorite.
I like that idea.
Good. So it is it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're saving
a
that
good
one for
one.
you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the burrito, we got the traditional burrito. We come with rice and beans, lettuce, pico, sour cream, and jalapenos on the right and the side. And we created different different options like the California burrito is a new burrito.
Yeah.
We got the El Gigante burrito, which is the 14-inch tortilla
It's a big one.
with all the ingredients as the burrito forever. So make sure when you come to a restaurant, if you want a specific burrito, let us know. Hey, I want to just rice and beans, meat and cheese, and cilantro, and we cook it the way you want it. We can customize it. If you want to add another ingredient, we can do that too. We'll be happy to do that.
Perfect.
And
then
also like this is what we call like a pickle onion, like a vinaigrette onions. It goes with pretty much anything. If you like little,
Oh, there's
acidic-
jalapenos in
yeah,
there, too.
Yeah, if you
Mm,
like a
see
little
that.
acidity on the tacos, it's my favorite. I can eat it with anything. Yeah,
carrots are good
yeah,
too.
its carrots are good. Yeah,
And then the taco plate that has
and
the
the taco plate. Yeah, we got. You can order 2, 3. We talk about money too. If you don't have a lot of money, let's say you want to eat 2 tacos, you're welcome to come. We got. You say, hey, I only have like $10. What can I eat? We can make you something.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
If you feel like our prices are too high, tell hey, you know what? I only got like $8 budget. What can you give me? We can work something out. You know, we got daily specials. Like I say, I don't have the top of my head right now because there's
Right.
so many. But
Yeah.
just make sure to follow us on Facebook, and we post daily specials every day.
All those specials will be on Facebook.
Yeah, we got fajitas on the special. The Hawaiian fajitas are everybody's favorite too. We got the molcajete, which is the volcano rub filled with meat in it and sauce and rice and meat, which is great. We also got dishes to share with everybody, like burritos. I believe if you come to a restaurant, if you want to try everything we have, one person can order one item and another person can order an item, and you can split
Share
it
it,
because
yeah.
it's big enough to share.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tacos, not a lot of people eat 5 tacos. We had a lot of trouble at the truck where people say,
I do.
"Hey, I only need 2. Can you give me 2?" And I'll say, "Yeah, we can." Now we have the menu.
Yes,
You
ma'am, we
order
can.
2, 3, 4, or 5.
I've never shared anything that I've ever ordered from you, man. It all goes down the hole.
I mean, it's. I mean, I'm not going to waste any food.
I don't waste it. Mm-mm.
Mama taught me Um, so National Taco Day, we talked about that. It's October 4th. National Burrito Day is April 5th.
Okay,
National Nacho Day is November 6th.
it's coming up.
National Cheese Dip Day is September 20th. And National Guac Day is September 16th. So mark those on your calendars.
Arkansas has a cheese dip festival.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah.
So I think what I've noticed on Facebook is every day is a particular day now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Today is left foot sock day. Or
Yeah.
whatever,
Okay.
but these are real days.
it'll be hard to remember all these days. I need to keep that.
Yeah, you can,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's in exchange for all this food.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
So now we want to talk about probably my favorite segment. This one is sponsored by Leanne's Fine Jewelry. They're at 805 East Parkway. They've been around a long time too. Their phone number is 479-967-7833. They also have a location in Conway at 655 Dave Ward Drive in Conway, 501-327-3366. You can rewind and get those numbers down too fast. This segment is called The Best Thing I Ate Today, or if you will, the jewel of the day.
Jewel of the day.
Jewel of the
I like
day.
that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Leanne and Rachel opened Leanne's Fine Jewelry in 1995, so they're coming in on 30 years.
Wow.
They have two goldsmiths that are on staff that custom make jewelry. They remount customers' stones if they get loose. They do all that on premises. Right now, October 21 through 25, they're having a huge gold buying event. So go through your jewelry box, look at some of the old gold you had. You never want to wear that class ring. So go ahead
That's
and
the
take
truth.
it. Get some gold, get some money for it.
Mm-hmm.
Top brands include AU Diamond, Cherie Dory, Citizen, Fossil, Kendra Scott, Ronaldo Jewelry. One cool thing is their website is leanns.com, LEEANNS.com. You can go on there and design your own engagement ring. You can design your own jewelry. So there's really a lot of cool stuff on there. So I think to me them jalapenos.
And they just remodeled too.
Yeah, they put it.
Location
They
Russell.
really did. It looks really good.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah.
They're right on Parkway. You can't miss it. They've been in business for 30 years. They're great, great folks. Bought my wife's engagement ring there.
They used to do the 4th of July if it gets.
That's right.
Yeah.
If it gets hotter than 100 degrees, that's something I think they've done every year. If it gets hotter than 100 degrees, everything you bought like 2 weeks before that is free.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good promotion.
I always keep
Wow.
an eye on it.
That's right. So we're gonna get right into this, Jay. Best thing I ate today, the jewel of the day for you.
Oh, do I get to go first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Man, it's really hard to pick that because I really think everything that Edwin makes is fantastic. Today only, I'm going to say Birria tacos are amazing.
They
Just
are.
something about like roasted meat, the way you put the cheese on, it's just everything's perfect about it. I love it.
I will say that meat was so tender,
Mhm.
and the cheese, they had the right amount of cheese, not too much cheese. The tortilla was dipped in that. You can tell it was dipped in that consomme
Mhm.
before it was fried.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what gives it so much flavor.
Mhm.
And just the simple things like the cilantro and the onions, and then I put that lime juice on there. That makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And good serve it with guacamole because the guacamole gives I didn't bring it. I forgot to bring it, but it gives another flavor. I like it with it.
Yeah.
That's what I put it on the side. If people give it a try with guacamole,
You do the table side guacamole.
Yeah, right now
Yeah.
we're not doing it, but our guacamole in the kitchen it tastes as good as I make it.
Oh yeah.
on the
I
table.
mean, you're making it fresh. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Guacamole's tough too. It's hard to
Mhm.
find. A lot of times it's too much lime or not enough lime or
Mhm.
too much garlic or whatever. So
the only thing I'm proud of it. We cook everything daily, so we don't stock anything for tomorrow. So everything's made from scratch.
Did you
It
hear
takes
that?
us longer, but you're gonna see the quality when you
That's
serve
right.
at the
Yeah.
table.
that makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
So I will second what Jason said. It's my 1A
There you go. Yeah.
because my one, without a doubt, this taco right here. And I want you
Chicken
Avocado tacos.
chicken avocado tacos because, and I'm telling you, the star of that show is that dressing that's on.
Yeah,
top.
the cream sauce.
So what can you now without divulging your
Yeah.
secret recipe? Can you give us a little bit of idea what's the base of that sauce?
A lot of people call it ranch dressing. It's just the base of different ingredients, which is sour cream, a little bit of ranch, and their our secret sauces. So we have
When you pair that with the fresh avocado that's on there.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no brown spots on the avocado whatsoever. And then you add in the cilantro and the onions. It's just absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you
that's
know what I love about those tacos? Cause you can eat it cold or hot. It tastes good. I think colder is even better.
Cold chicken's some of the best, like the
well,
best way to eat it.
that to me, the way that chicken was cooked had a little bit of a crisp on it, but it wasn't
Mhm.
too cooked that it was dry. I mean, it was
Mhm.
just absolutely perfect. So that to me is my jewel of the day.
Yeah. So if you ever come to our place, if it's taking a little longer, make sure it's gonna come out really good. It's gonna come out fresh. So we don't keep anything. We make it fresh every time.
Yeah.
So if you waiting a little bit longer, then especially forget us and because we want to make sure when we serve you the dish, it'll be
Well, I think
good
that
and custard
that
every time.
as long as you're taking care of the customers right there is times when I've gone places where I waited too long and then the
Yeah.
food comes and it's subpar and that's
Yeah.
even like another punch. But
Yeah.
you have to stop and realize that it's not just your meal; it's an experience, and it may take a little bit longer, but it's going to be worth it. So
Yeah.
just have patience. Dateline will still be on when you get home. Keith Morrison will still be there.
And the old DVR.
That's right.
One of my favorite things about Mexican food in general is that they use a lot of fresh ingredients. So you have the not just the taste differences, but the textures. Like you talked
Right.
about onions and cilantro, like they work together in such a way that when you have a really tender meat, you're not just biting right through. It's like a nice texture to it. So
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and a lot of times you feel like everywhere you go tastes the same.
yeah,
You know, and I mean, you think
It
about
all
how
melts
many
together.
different ways can you do a taco? How many? But what you're doing is you're elevating the game to make it
Mhm.
a little bit different. It's almost like gourmet Mexican food to a certain extent with the way you're doing the sauces
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Everything
And all
homemade.
those dipping sauces are uh,
We got like
amazing.
6, 7 different sauces. Where, like I say, I try to pick every salsa for each item, so it'll make it even better experience. So we got the guacamole sauce, the green sauce, the red sauce. We got the matcha sauce, which is a base oil sauce, and the mango habanero,
I think my favorite is
and the
that mango habanero.
and
That's good, man.
avocado sauce, like the guacamole.
That's
avocado
good
sauce.
too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good too.
yeah.
It's almost like going to grandma's house.
That's right. It's hard for me to pick a
Abuela's
favorite
house.
on that.
I can drink these.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
big
excellent.
stuff.
Well, this birria to me, I mean, I understand why it was a stew at one time. You
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
eat that by itself. So give us your hours, address, everything.
Yeah, we're located at the old Post Barbecue Building. It's 407 South Arkansas Avenue, right next to Subway on Arkansas Street. We open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. We're closed on Sundays right now.
Good.
And
Time
then,
day of rest.
yeah, I got to spend the time with my kiddos. They're still little.
Mhm.
They do a lot of sports, so
How old are they?
11 and 13.
Oh wow.
So they.
Did you have when you're 12? Well,
Yeah.
looks like he's 20 years old, doesn't he?
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Mm.
So check them out on Facebook.
Yeah, we got Facebook right now. We're working on TikTok to make videos, but all the servers are shy right now to be in camera, so it'll come out later.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shy myself.
Yeah. But I want to be. I want to say thank you to everybody that came to support the grand opening. The 24th of this month, we're gonna do our grand opening. We're gonna do the ribbon cutting, and we're gonna give away $500. It's gonna be like $100 withdrawal every hour.
Wow, man.
Sweet.
That's
from
cool.
11 to 5.
You guys
So,
did a great job on that
yeah,
building too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry that it took so long, but
That's all right.
Now
Good things are worth waiting for. It
It's
was
right
that's
on.
awesome.
It's right on
Oh, remember,
Arkansas
you can
Avenue.
also go to a Facebook page. Right now, we're working on the menu for to-go orders. But you can go on pictures and you can go you can look at the number. You can call ahead and give us like 10, 15 minutes. You can come to the drive-through. It's even faster. If you-
Have it has a drive-through.
yeah,
so-
just give us like 20 minutes or 15 minutes. If you're work in an office and you get off 11:30, call us around 11. But the
That's
11:30 you come, it'll be ready. Just
Perfect.
come pick it up. We're gonna give you an order number, or we're gonna ask for your name. You just come at the window. We try to make it easy for everybody.
Edwin, my man. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is
proud of
great.
you.
Thank you guys for the support. It means a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that you're following your dreams,
Thank you.
and I feel like your dreams are my dreams right now. Today,
Mhm.
that's the way I
Thank
feel.
you.
Yeah, we believe in you, man.
I'm proud of you. Thank you. Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
it was excellent. Nothing. I wouldn't change a thing,
Mhm.
except maybe a little more.
To be able
I
to
don't
eat
think
more.
you-
Yeah.
I don't think you brought enough.
Your stomach.
I don't think you brought enough.
Another cheat meal.
Another
I
one.
probably will not eat tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
this was enough. So great. I want to thank everybody for watching. We're going to try to do this. We're we're going to try to do this podcast thing. We already have one lined up for next week. Should I say?
I think you should say, yeah. That's a
The old bank is coming in next week, and so we're gonna get to talk to them, find out their story.
been a lot of changes at Old Bank.
There have been.
Mhm.
We're going to talk about all that. We're going to get into all that.
Yeah.
So if you see this on our socials, if you have any suggestions of places you want to see here in the local area, I mean, obviously you think about what we're doing here. It's going to have to be close enough where they can bring the food in. But there's, I mean, I think I counted in the Pope and Yale County area, there's over 60 restaurants. So that will keep us full for a while.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm proud of you guys. Thank you for
Thank you,
letting me
thank you,
get the
thanks,
first
Edwin.
step. And thank you to all, for the hard work.
Yeah, thanks, Tony.
thank once again our sponsors for our segments. The, Co-Create Innovative Hub. You got to check this place out.
Yeah.
They
That's
have a
beautiful, yeah.
Facebook. They have a website. Check all that out. Also, River Valley Furniture and the Mattress Store. Doug and Leon, love you guys. Thank you.
Mhm.
And then Rachel at Leanne's Fine Jewelry. And then one more time, we want to thank this man.
Thank you. And I also want to thank, God first and then my employees. Thank you for the hard work you've been doing. I know it's been a really tough days, but thank you. And all the customers, you guys have been so great. You guys made me feel so happy. And I'm here. If you need anything, if we're doing something wrong, just let us know. And then we can
right.
fix it. Yeah.
Jake,
Thank you. Brother. And Jason.
Love
thank
you,
you,
Edwin.
brother. Love you.
Love you, man.
anything else?
Should we talk about anything in the future, like future stuff that we're thinking about and talking
Well,
about?
I mean, we've got a lot of stuff planned. I don't know if
kind of want to tease a little
That's right.
bit,
we may be going back out on the road. Who
Yeah,
knows?
there's a chance. We sponsorship opportunities. Hit us up.
Make sure to share this video and so they can.
Yes, it's going to be on all
Mhm.
socials.
Please, yeah.
It's going to be able to be shared on
Yeah.
Edwin social.
It doesn't cost money, so give us a like and
That's
share.
right.
It. Make sure these guys become popular.
Thanks. That's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And go check Town Square, River Valley Town Square too.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
All right. I forgot to say something at the beginning, so I can say it as a past tense.
Absolutely.
Cheat meal time, y'all.
Yeah.